to today's training. Okay, so we are starting right away. Allow me share my screen with you guys, and we start. Okay, we start. All right. Okay. Okay. All right, I can see more people are still telling me wherever they are. Wamala is in Ginger City. Okay, Wamala, thank you for joining in. Thank you so much for joining in. So right away, we are starting our training. And this training is specifically, I'll start with the basic training because this is our first day to conduct this kind of training. So I will start with the basic training of our business. So the basic of our business is what I'm starting with. I'm Coach Zion. I'm the chief trainer of the company, and I'm training you such that you can equip you guys to succeed in this business. I think I have the moral authority. I have the audacity to teach you this training, to be a chief trainer, because if it is in the business, I've seriously done it in the past 1 year, and I have recorded some good success as I speak. In the past 1 year, my business has grown to over 10,000 people who have registered in my team. And really, I thank God for that. And I thank every team leader, every member I have on board, because it has not been a one-man's show or one-man's activity. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me, we go through this training tonight. And this is the training you have to give to all your downlines. Every time you sign up a new person, make sure that they go through this kind of training. This is the new activated members training. You can call it the nutty. Nutty, you know, nutty or silver nutty. So the new members, activated members training, and it's prepared by me, Coach Zion. So in this training, we shall see what really you need to teach your downline, especially when they have just joined. What you should tell them, what you teach them. So tonight, we shall cut for some few areas. Then on Friday, we shall continue from where we have stopped. So the first thing you need to do when a person joins the business is to welcome them, because many people, when they join the business, they join with wrong expectations. So you need to set their expectations right in the business. They need to know what to do when they join the business, because many people, when they join, really, they don't know what to do. They don't know what they are supposed to do. So they end up losing out everything. So ladies and gentlemen, what do you need to tell your downlines, your new activated member, when they join? I have here a welcome note from Coach Zion. So you can tell them that Coach has given you this welcome note. At least look at it. What does it say? The note says, "Welcome to Digital Adverts Limited. Thank you for considering to be part of this innovation. I hope registering and activating your account has been out of free will after finding something exciting about our application." Now, this is a welcoming note, and this is like greeting people when they join the business. Okay, when you invite them, or when you activate them, and they have done activation, you can tell them, after activation, we have some few talk, or tomorrow or today, let's talk. So read for them this note from the chief trainer. This is a note from the chief trainer of the company. So welcome to Digital Adverts, and thank you for considering to be part of this innovation. I hope registering and activating your account has been out of free will. No one has pushed you. Okay, it has not been on a gunpoint. You have joined out of free will. Because I've seen people who join this business, and at the end of the day, they come back as if someone begged them to join, as if it was on gunpoint, as if they had no option. So I want you to read this for them, and they have to consent that at least they have joined this business out of free will, and after finding something exciting about the business. Not so? So after that, you can go ahead and tell them we have a range of digital products to choose from. And if you like, okay, you can take maximum advantage of all. We have many products in our application. I hope all of you guys, you know that we have many application products on our application, digital products, that we have a range of digital products to choose from. And if you like, you can take maximum advantage of all. If you like, if you don't like, take whatever you want. You can be just a user, or you can even take advantage of the money-making opportunities availed on this application. So ladies and gentlemen, our application is not here just to make money on the application. You can use this application as a user. For you, you have just got the application. You don't want to bring any person on the application. You're just here to enjoy the product of the company or the application. So you can tell a person that we have a range of digital products, but you can choose, if you like, to take advantage of all of them, or you can take just a few, become a user, or you can even take the advantage of the money-making opportunities availed on this application. Are we together, ladies and gentlemen? Then next, you can tell them that it takes, thanks goes to the person who has introduced you to digital adverts, but maximizing the profits and the benefits of this app is 100% your responsibility and in your control. Some people join this business and they think the person who brought them the business is going to work for them, is going to do everything for them. No, no way. Just tell them, thank you for joining the business, and we thank the person who introduced you to this business. But for you to be able to make money, to profit from the benefits of the application, is 100% your responsibility and in your control. It means in case anything is not taken, in case anything has not gone right, it's okay, but it is your responsibility. It's not the responsibility of the person who introduced you to this business. So it takes 100% of you to make money. Now, what is the work of the person who introduced you to the business? His or her work is to teach, train, and support you in order to achieve your intended reason or reasons for activating your account. So every person has a reason why you activated your account. And we thank the upline who brought you in this business. But let me tell you one thing. They did their work. Your sponsor played his role or her role to bring you to the business. The responsibility of making money is your responsibility. It is not his responsibility. It is your responsibility to make sure that you make the money. It is 100% your responsibility to make the money. It's not your upline's responsibility. It's not the company's responsibility. It's not the country director's responsibility. It is your responsibility to make the money. It is your responsibility, 100%. 100%. And please, ladies and gentlemen, when you bring someone on board, if you want to succeed in this business, if you bring any person on board, tell them it is 100% your responsibility. This is a word from the chief trainer. This is the welcoming note from Coach Zion, the chief trainer, digital adverts. It is every person's responsibility here to make the money. If you fail to make the money, don't blame anyone. Don't blame your upline. Don't blame the company. Don't blame the system. Blame yourself. Are we together? So that is where we are starting from. We need to face reality. We need to face the truth. No one is going to come and work for you. No one is going to come and make you successful. No one is going to come and make this business work for you. There is a statement I love the most. It is called the most powerful statement in personal success. It has 10 letters. Each letter has each word has 2 letters. It has a statement, it has 10 words, and each word has 2 letters. It says, if it is to be, it is up to me. If it is to be, it is up to me. That is the most powerful statement you will ever come across that will give you success. It will give you responsibility. It will give you total absolute control over your success and over your future. If it is to be, it is up to you. If you have to make money in this business, it's up to you, not your upline, not your downline. Stop blaming your downlines. Stop blaming your uplines. Stop blaming your cross lines. Stop blaming your sponsors. Stop blaming the government. Stop blaming the digital adverts. Stop blaming the CEO. Stop blaming the country director. If you fail in this business, it is 100% your responsibility. Okay, let's continue. Most people, when they join this kind of business, we need to train them and teach them something about understanding the cash flow quadrant. Some of you have come across at least the cash flow quadrant, but others have never come across the cash flow quadrant. I don't know if someone here, this is your very first time to hear about this word, the cash flow quadrant, but it's something that opened my mind in 2010, and I began on the journey of becoming who I am today. I am your chief trainer of the company today, but this journey has began 10 years ago, okay, when I came across this concept. Most of us, we want to make money, and we wake up every single morning to go out to look for money. But there are some secrets they will never teach us in school. I have seen, my father is here, Haji Waligo Ismail, thank you so much. He's an educationist, okay? So what I'm going to speak cause no offense, but it is the reality that in school, they teach us how to work, but they rarely teach us how to make money. They teach us nothing about making money. They teach us how to become good lawyers, how to become good doctors, how to become accountants, how to be good employees, but they rarely teach us how to make money. So money is on the streets. Learning how to make money is on the street. People learn how to make money on the streets. So there is this cash flow quadrant. I came across it in the book called The Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. If you can find that book, The Cash Flow Quadrant. Also, I think it is also in the Rich Dad Poor Dad series. I think also it is the Rich Dad Poor Dad book. It's called Rich Dad Poor Dad. So this cash flow quadrant, you need to teach it the people who have joined the business, and I will teach it to you guys. Okay, understanding the cash flow quadrants. In the economy, there are two types of people in the economy. There are those people who are kept in the economy, and there are those people who keep others in the economy. Okay, hear this statement very well. In the economy, there are two categories of people. There are those who keep others in the economy and those who are kept in the economy. This depends on who is earning and who is spending money. That is number one. But number two, in the cash flow, in the income generating process, we have only 4 quadrants where you can make money in society. If you are not in these quadrants, then you are out of economy. We don't know you in the economy. But in the economy, every one of us who is earning money, at least you are somewhere in this economy, in this quadrants. Good enough, you can earn money from all these quadrants at the same time. You can be in the E quadrant, B quadrant, S quadrant, and I quadrant at the same time. But also, you can be in one quadrant and you're making money in one quadrant. So it will depend on you to tell me which quadrant are you earning your money from. So we have the first quadrant on the left upper, which is employee. Employee, this is a person who has a job. You're working for a government, you're working for a person, you're working for a corporation, you're working for someone, so you are employed. In other words, you don't have control over the money which you're earning. Someone is paying you a check, maybe at the end of the day, maybe at the end of the week, or maybe at the end of the month. So when you're an employee, you have a job. You can say the word job has letters, J-O-B. You have a job. Now, many times someone used to tell me, that this J-O-B means journey of being broke. Okay, I don't know, I don't have so proof about it, but J-O-B. But this is where all of us start from. We start from having a job. All of us, when we get out of school, the first thing we do is to get a job. Okay, so when you have a job, you have no leverage. Are we together? You have no leverage. The amount of active work you put in determines your income. So when you have a job, maybe you're working for a company, the time you work is the time they pay you. So if you don't work, you're not paid. Are we together? But what is so saddening and heartening, it is that 5% of people who have jobs are the only people who become rich. 5%. And these are the top guys who are working maybe for governments, maybe for big corporations. They are the CEOs, they are the chairmen, you know, they are the MDs of a company. You find this person is wealthy, but among the people who have jobs, they contribute only 5% to the wealthy people in the economy. Can you imagine? But let me tell you the truth. 95 of the people, they are here. They are, not 95, a biggest percentage of people, they are into having a job. So you have a job, your time is equal to your money. The moment you stop working, the money stops. But it's good. If you have a job, you can earn a living. If you have a job, you can get something. Are we together? So you can pay for your school fees for your kids. You can build a house. You can have a car. You know, when you have a job, you're better than a person who doesn't have a job. Okay, and our society believes too much in having jobs. Okay, but once people are tired of being employed, because when you have a job, you have no control over what you're doing, your income. They can wake up in the morning and they fire you. When you have a job, you don't determine where you're working from. The company can tell you that we are transferring you to another region. You have to go because you're employed. Okay, in other words, you're slave to money, you're slave to your job. Okay, if you want to go for lunch, you have to first ask for permission, or you have to just wait for the bell to ring at 1 to go for lunch. If you're sick, you have to ask for a sick leave. You understand? So it's good to have a job, but it has its limits. Many people, the reason why they have jobs is because of security, because they want to be security. They have security that at least at the end of the month, I have something. Okay, they will pay me whether I've worked or not. They will pay me, but they forget one thing, that the biggest place where there is too much security, where they call maximum security, is prison. That when you're in prison, you have maximum security. When you're in job, you are secure. But let me tell you, today, as we speak, there is no more security in employment. There is no more security in employment. We saw it last year in the lockdown, whereby we had the lockdown, and guess what happened? Many companies were cutting off. Companies are cutting off. And I think a few days ago, I saw one big company which cut off all the employees. And today, as we speak, they are unemployed. So this being of a secure job is no longer available. It's no longer available. Today, the day you count is what you count on the job. But it's good to have a job. I'm not discouraging you. It's good to have a job because you can pay your bills. You can pay your rent, you can have school fees, you can have food on the table, but it's not a good place to stay for long because even your income is limited. Your income is limited. Okay, but when people are tired of becoming employees and having not kind of such security, they go for self-employment. Self-employment, that's where you have now, you own your job. Still, you have your job. Maybe you have a salon. You've been working for someone's salon, but now you have your own salon. So you have also a job, but this time you own the job. But still, there's no leverage. 95% of the population, they are here. 95% of the population, people are working for themselves. Okay, maduka, they have border borders, they have shops, they are renting in arcades, they are self-employed. The amount of active work determines their income still. So time is equal to money. These people find them, they don't have time. Every time they are so busy, Even when you call them for presentations, they cannot show up. They will tell you, Coach, I'm so busy. Even at night, when you tell them come on the Zoom, they'll tell you, I would have come on the Zoom, but I'm so tired. The day was too stressful. I'm so tired. And in the morning, I have to get up very early in the morning. So many people are self-employed. Now, in self-employment, it's a better place to be than employment. The only challenge is in self-employment, you don't have a salary this time. In self-employment, if the business goes into losses, you incur the losses. If the business goes into profit, that's when you make the profit. Your money is the company's money. Your company is your money. You understand? Bad enough, when you die or when you fall sick as a self-employed person, even your business dies. That's the problem. That cannot outlive you. It cannot outlive you. The next part is the business owner. Now, a business owner, this is whereby you own a system. A business owner owns a system. He works with systems. Okay. Here they are saying that people work for you. People work with you, and you get money. That's where you have a system. You have people who are working with you to make money. Ladies and gentlemen, I may not be knowing the secret to success or wealth and building wealth, but I'll tell you one thing. There is no rich person who is working alone. Go and find out. Go and make your research. Every rich person has employees, and the more employees they have, the more money they are making. They have systems. They work with people. That's whereby you are called a business owner. Okay, you're not a business owner if you're working alone. You are either self-employed or employed. But if you're working with people, then you are in the business. You are in business. So you have your own system. Here you have leverage. And let me tell you, 95% of the wealth is made in business ownership. 95% of wealth is made in business ownership. And do you know that these business owners are the one who employs the employees? Okay, the employees work in this quadrant. The owners now are the people who are in this quadrant. Income does not depend on active work. When you have a system, even if you don't work, money will keep on coming. So you need a system to be able to succeed in life. Okay. The last quadrant is the I quadrant, the investors quadrant. Here you own investments. Are we together? Employees, you have a job. Okay. Self-employed, you own the job. Are we together? But business, you own the system. And in investor, you own the investment. So here, leverage is when you have leverage, and let me tell you, few people are doing investment, because how can you invest money when you don't have enough? We always invest the surplus, which we make from business. If you make money from business, you can now enter into investment. Okay, the income does not depend on your active work. No, you don't have to work to make money into the investment. You just need your money to work for you. We thank God that today, as we speak, we have investment opportunities which are available unto us. The way you saw Capital Chicken is an investment opportunity where you can put your money, and at least you get some money back. Okay, some money back from what you've been making. Are we together? So you become an investor, and now this is the highest level in the cash flow quadrant. Okay, now ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you the truth. The rich and the famous and the high class people, they are earning their money through these two quadrants, the B quadrant and the I quadrant. The poor and the middle class of people, they are in these quadrants on the left, the E and self-employed, the S quadrant. I will ask you a question, my sister, my brother, who is listening to this morning. Which quadrant are you making your money from? Which quadrant are you making your money from? Are you in the employee quadrant? Are you in the S quadrant? Are you in the B quadrant? Are you in the I quadrant? So Digital Adverts as a company is helping us understand this and helping us to build a business quadrant. You are in the B quadrant. Let's continue. Understanding leverage and the power of building systems. Now, you need to understand leverage and the power of building systems. The rich build systems, the poor and the middle class are the system. You need to understand this. As I've told you that to be in the B quadrant, you need to have a system working for you. Now, this word system has an acronym which says save yourself time, energy, and money. That is what they call a system. Now, the people who are rich and the famous and the high class, they build systems. The systems work for them. So you save yourself time, energy, and money. So if you're going to become rich, first make sure that you save yourself. Save yourself that even if I'm not working, money is still coming. Even if I'm not actively involved in business or working, money is still coming into my pocket. So how do you do this? How do you do this? You need to create a system. And the system is created by people. People are the one who create systems, because in systems, we work with people. You don't work alone. A system without people is not a system. They are just machines. Okay, they are just machines. They're just structures. People are the one who make you rich. You need to work with people. So many times I find people who say that I don't want businesses of talking to people. I tell them that if you don't want to talk to people, then you're ready to become broke. Be just ready to become broke, because it is people that make wealth for others. So the power of leverage. Let me remind you something in school. When we were in school, we used to be in school in science. I think it was P5, P6 science, where they used to teach us about the pulleys. The pulleys. Do you remember the pulleys in science? Science teachers. In pulleys. A pulley, you used to have, you can see these guys in the photo on the right, the power of leverage. They are holding a bar. Now that bar is called a lever. That bar is called a lever. Now you see in the middle, there is what they call a pivot. They have a pivot. Now there is on this side, the yellow, it is the load. I think you can see. Now these people on this side, they are holding a lever using a fulcrum to lift the load. So they used to tell us that you can use a lever, okay, to lift a heavy object using less efforts. Are we together? You can use a lever to lift a bigger load using less effort. Now in school, Mr. Waligo, you just taught us about a lever. You never taught us about leverage. About lever, but you never taught us about leverage. Now, leverage comes from the word lever. So a lever can, if you have people there on this side, they can lift you to become rich, okay, using a system. A system now is the program, using the system. Now, let me come back on leverage here on the blue. Do you see the blue area? Leverage. They say systems is equal to leverage. So what makes the rich rich? It is the leverage. OPT. What is OPT? Other people's time. If you're going to make money in this era, you need to create a system which gives you time of other people. All of us, we have 24 hours in a day, but there are some people who have more than 24 hours in a day because they buy time from others and they use that time to make money, okay? So the rich people use other people's time. The rich people use other people's energy. You go out and work, they buy you in the morning. Some of you, I know you're on jobs right now as I speak, but this is your most productive day, productive hours in the day. And these productive hours are bought by that company, are bought by your boss. And at the end of the day, they will pay you 1 million, 2 million as your salary, but they have bought your time, they have bought your energy. So the rich use other people's time, they use other people's energy. Then number 3, other people's money. The rich use other people's money. Have you ever noticed that the rich people always, they have dates? They have dates always. Okay, they have dates. And have you known that the banks don't give money to poor people? The banks give money to rich people. They call the rich people, come for money. We have money here. Because the rich, they have discovered the secret of using other people's money. They don't fear to go into loans, into debt. They do what they call constructive debt. They go and they bring what they call profitable debts. They bring debts which brings them money. So the rich build systems, they have leverage. So a system, you use other people's time, other people's energy, and other people's money. Are we together? So until you have this, you'll never be able to succeed in life. Guys, this is the truth you need to learn from the streets. No school will teach you this. This is only taught in our kind of business. Thank you so much for attending tonight, because today you will really learn what it means to build a system in this business. Until you learn this, you take this for granted. You just do this business at your own pace because you understand, because you don't know the secret of building a serious system. Okay. Now, to create a system, you should be in the B and I quadrant. Okay. Let's go and look at the B and I quadrant. What do you need to become in the B quadrant? Because now we have seen that you should be in the business quadrant. You should be in the B quadrant. But what do you need in order to build a B quadrant in the traditional business? In traditional business, what do you need? Number 1, you need capital investment. The reason why many people are failing to join the business industry or the business area is because of capital. They lack the capital. They don't have the capital. They don't have the capital investment. Ladies and gentlemen, how much money do you need to set up Cafe Javas? How much money do you need to set up a supermarket like a Mega Standard Supermarket? How much money do you need to set up a school like a Chadondo Secondary School? How much do you need? Capital investment. You need capital. You need capital, huge capital. That's why many people have decided to settle into self-employment and settling into what? Into employment, because they don't have capital. Many people want to be their own bosses, but they will tell you, the moment I get capital, I will begin working. So you need huge capital investment to be part of the B quadrant. Number 2, you need overhead expenses like premises, salaries, bills. Okay. If you look at businesses and you have a business like let me say Wavamuno, the premises. They have to put up the premises. Okay, let me talk about Mukwano Industries, Mukwano group of companies. So you can see that Mukwano area, Mukwano industrial area, that industrial area. So you can see the kind of premise they have. So these guys are making money. They are making huge money, but the capital determines their income. So you can find someone is making too much money, but look at the capital they are investing in. You can see Ham is making too much money, but how much has he invested in the buildings? So premises, you need huge capital. Okay, number two, you need to pay salaries. How many employees do you have? So you have to pay salaries of all the people. Remember, you're working with people. In the big quadrant, you work with people. So the more people you have, the more money you make. But you have to pay them. They're not going to come for charity. They're not going to offer you services because they love you so much. No, so you have to work with them. Then number three, the bills. You have to pay bills. In the case you have a business in town, you have to pay bills, electricity bill, water bills, and Nabogabo, KCC, whatever, all the bills and the taxes, etc. So because of this, people fear to go into business. People settle into employment. People settle into self-employment. You understand? I've seen people who close their businesses and they run back into employment because now they don't have overheads. They just look for working in the place and they will get their salary at the end of the month. So number three is the risk. High risk. They call for insurance. You see, whenever you go into business, you need to put up insurance for your business. Okay, you are in transport business, you need insurance. You understand? Everywhere you go, you need insurance because the risk is too high. The capital investment is too high. The higher the capital you're investing in business, the higher the risk involved. Are we together? So because of this, many people cannot go into the business quadrant. They prefer to stay in the comfort zone of employment and self-employment. Then you look at the business skills, the experience. You need the experience. Every time you go into business, most of the time, you will lose the money. You will lose the first money you invest in business most of the time. So you will need to do what? You need to have skills. And this can take years, 10, 20 years, 30 years. We've seen people who are successful in the business, but look at the time they have invested in. You don't join a business today and next year you are successful. No. It takes time, it takes patience, it takes consistency. This is the only place where you find a person who joins this business and after 1 month, they will tell you, the business doesn't work, I am quitting. But businesses really take time to experience, to master the skills of the business. Number 5, time investment. That's what I'm talking about. You need to invest in time to make the business work, time to hire good people. You need time to supervise these people, auditing them. Even if you're running a business with people, you cannot just leave them to work by themselves without supervision. You need to go ahead and supervise them. Your work is to hire and fire. You hire good people, you fire people who are not productive in the business. So as a business quadrant person, you need to go be there to hire every time and fire. You hire and fire, you hire and fire. Now that is the business quadrant in the traditional way. Number 6 is the marketplace. When you're into business, you're limited by borders. Most of the time, you're limited by borders. You find that the business which is in Uganda is not in Kenya. The business which is in Kenya is not in Tanzania. The business which is in Tanzania is not in Nigeria. We have that kind of borders that you have a business, it's a good business, but your market is only in that country. Now, when the country is affected, it affects your business. You can see some countries, for example, here in Uganda, there are companies which they have their market here in Uganda. Now imagine if war breaks up. If war breaks up and the economy is shut down, what happens? Business collapse. You saw last year in the lockdown. They locked out the country. They locked the country, and guess what? Businesses were collapsing like nothing because they were depending on one economy. But in Tanzania, the economy was open. Tanzania, the economy was open. So people who had business in Tanzania, for them, they are working. Because the economy in Tanzania was open, but the economy in Uganda was closed. So the business which we are depending on the market of Uganda were closed. So that is the business quadrant, how you move with it. But I discovered that network marketing is the easiest way to join the B quadrant. How many people want to join the B quadrant? You want to be in the B quadrant, which makes 95% of the wealth, not so? But for you to be able to tap into this B quadrant without the risk of all this, what I've mentioned, you need to join network marketing. So let me go ahead and teach you what network marketing is, because most of you guys, with the moment, every time you hear the word network marketing, you feel like even you feel like you hate it. Don't hate it, because it's the easiest road to bring you into into this area of being a big quadrant entrepreneur. So what is network marketing? This is the form of marketing products and services directly from the manufacturer to the final consumer, eliminating the middleman in the chain of distribution. Now here we eliminate middlemen in the chain of distribution. Are we together? We eliminate middlemen in the chain of distribution. Okay. Thanks. I'm enjoying my life. Is changing soon. Subscribing. Wow. Thank you, Winch. And Waligo Point Noted Coach. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Let's continue. And I'm saying that when you join network marketing, when you subscribe with a good network marketing company, a good and reliable network marketing company, like this one of Digital Adverts, you know, you are setting yourself to be able to enter into the big quadrant without overheads. How much capital do you need to join this kind of company? 100,000 Ugandan money, 3,200 Kenyan money. So you need only little capital. So the overhead is not big in our company. Our business is not limited by boundaries. You can have business in Uganda. You can have business in Kenya. When we open Tanzania, you can have business in Tanzania. Yesterday, I saw Matthias subscribing someone, activating someone in Ethiopia. In Ethiopia, imagine Ethiopia. Matthias was able to bring someone from Ethiopia. A few days ago, I signed up someone from Zambia. I activate someone in Zambia. You get my point. So the market is not limited. And guess what? This is Digital Adverts, which can help you easily tap into such economy. Okay. Now, what is network marketing? We eliminate brokers in the chain of distribution. What do we do? The budget that would go for advertisement, and to go to pay the agents, maybe to pay the employees, or to pay the distributors, we pay it in forms of commission and cashback to our people. Okay, so Digital Advert, instead of going out there to pay TVs, to advertise the application, some people ask me, Zion, why don't you guys go on TV, go on radio, go on billboards? That money that would have gone there, we give it back to our people in terms of in form of commissions and cashback. Other people call it multi-level marketing, others call it word of mouth. So guys, don't hate network marketing. Let me tell you one thing. Network marketing may not be the best option, but let me tell you one thing, it's better than many options. And it's getting better. It's not the best, but it is better than many options. I'm telling you, it's better. Because the risk, what is the level of risk? Even if fire breaks out, how much do you lose in Digital Adverts? 100,000. That is your level of risk. You get my point? You can do this business not only in Uganda, but across the world. The risk, the level of risk is too little or too minimal. Okay, if I can use the word. You don't need premises. You don't need offices. That to run this business, I need an office somewhere. You don't need offices, except for the agents. But you don't need offices. You don't need to come in office every single day. It means you can work from home. You can work from the beach. You can work from anywhere. You can work on the plane. You don't need to pay salary to people. You're working with people, but you don't pay them salary. I have over 10,000 people in my team. I don't pay anyone a salary. There's no one who comes to me and say, Coach, I haven't got my pay. I don't pay bills. Ladies and gentlemen, all the licenses, all the taxes are paid by the company. When you come to work with us here at our office, either here at Equatorio or at Bazaar Plaza in Kenya, Nairobi, you don't need to pay the rent yourself. You just come and work. Rent is paid by the company. Can you imagine? That's what they call an opportunity. You don't need too much experience to work with us, because we are here to work with you. We are here to conduct meetings for you. We are here to help you train your people. Every Wednesday in Uganda, we have a presentation for English. In Kenya, every Thursday, they have a presentation. On Sunday, we have a presentation in Uganda, here in Uganda. So you don't need this kind of too much experience to do this business and you succeed. The time investment, You can invest in time, but not too much time. You can work at your own pace, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why I tell you that network marketing is better and our opportunity is better. So what is the difference between network marketing and traditional? In network marketing, we eliminate the brokers, and the company like Digital Advert is in the middle between manufacturing and distribution. You get my point? So, for example, we are introducing the e-commerce. We are eliminating brokers in the chain of distribution. We contact a company, and also we provide what? We provide products to the consumers through this. So we eliminate these brokers. You can see the manufacturing company, the transporting company, the wholesaler, the retailers, the consumers, etc. Someone is raising hands. I'm going to give you as I finish this meeting, and if you want to say anything, and we see. I'm about to finish because our time is fast spent. So network marketing, how does it work? How does it work for people who are just joining the business for the very first time? How does it work? Number one, lead generation, locating new customers and clients. So your work as a member is to go out there and look for people to join us. That is your work, to join us. That's how we do network marketing. That's how we build the community. We don't buy people, but we go and locate new customers and clients, and we bring them on the board. Number two, we recruit customers and business partners to work your network or to work with you in your network. So you go ahead, you can bring people to advertise with us. You can just bring people to advertise. You can just bring people to watch adverts, but also you can come and bring people who are going to build network for you. Recruiting. So you recruit networkers, you recruit people, and you join, you build a community. The next is to building and management. You train them, you motivate them, you inspire them. That's what we are doing right now. We are training you guys to go out there and work. So every Tuesday and every Friday, 10 a.m., make sure that you are on board. You come and attend this training if it is benefiting you, if it's giving you value. Okay. So once a person comes on board, and after teaching them about the beauty of the business, take them through the presentation again. Okay, take them through the presentation again, because some people join this business out of excitement. They have seen coach has made money, 20 millions. They say, even me, I'm joining. So they join on excitement without knowing what exactly they are joining. Some of them, they join the business, but when they join the business, someone just told them, bring 100,000, join the business and watch adverts every day and make money. That's the only thing their uplines, their sponsors told them. So you as an upline, you as a leader, you're going to go ahead and call these people who are new people, teach them what exactly the business is. So to introduce them to digital adverts officially and in full details. So go through the presentation again using a booklet guide. Guys, I produced the booklet guides. I don't know whether Vanessa is around to give me the booklet guide. I would have shown it to you. We introduced a booklet guide, and this guide, each person, you should have a guide. It is only 10,000 Ugandan money here. Please get this guide. I know we have PDFs on your phones, on your laptops, on your iPads, but make sure that you have a hard copy. Isaac, I know you are down there in the office. If you see Vanessa around, tell Vanessa to bring me a booklet. Tell Vanessa, Isaac, tell Vanessa to bring me a booklet. Okay, I know you are in office down there with Vanessa. So just bring me a booklet here of the presentation guide. So, this booklet, go through the presentation guide, or someone help me tell Vanessa to bring me a booklet guide. If you have Vanessa's number, just call her. So go through the presentation guide with your team. Make sure that you have a booklet. These booklets are here at office here in Kampala. Vanessa has the booklets, and make sure that you pick a booklet, because this booklet will help you to duplicate in your team, to help you to duplicate. It has all the presentation from the beginning up to the end. So go through the presentation guide using a booklet, and make sure that you emphasize the 5 P's of a presentation. We have what we call the 5 P's of the presentation. The 5 P's of a presentation. Emphasize them. The 5 P's of a presentation. 1, the profile. What is the profile of digital adverts? Both in Uganda and in Kenya, wherever you are, you need to tell the people who are joining the profile of the company. Okay, how did digital adverts start? How did it begin? So make sure that you have the profile of the company. Okay, so take this person through the profile of the company. Okay, I can see someone is in the chat room here is saying true about people think about network marketing. Yes, thank you so much, Noah. Noah says true about people. Noah says, okay. Robert says, I'm at Mulago, Kampala. Thank you, Robert Mugabe. Then Noah says, network marketing isn't the best, but it's better than many options. That's very true. Nangendo says, thank you so much, Coach, for the wonderful presentation. I have learned more about the benefits of network marketing. Thank you so much. We are learning more. We are learning more every Tuesday and every Thursday, okay, every Friday at 10 a.m. Make sure that your program has to be here. Now, so take them through the profile. Take them through the profile. Take them through the profile of the company. Number two, take them through the products. We have 5 products in our company. We have the adverts. We have e-commerce. We have survey. We have profiling. We have the pay bills. Those are 5 major products. So make sure that the person who is joining the business knows that we have 5 products, such that people don't just be there saying, I'm not earning adverts. I'm not making money from adverts. We have 5 products to take advantage of. Make sure that you take the people through the 5 products, and they are in the booklet guide. I'm not going to go through them. They are in the booklet guide. Number 3, the plan. Take them the plan. How do people make money? Plan. How do you make money? If I want to make money, how do I make money through these products? So take them the people, the 5 P's of the presentation, the plan. Then number 4, the promotions. What promotions do we have? For example, in Kenya right now, we have the what? We have the founding members promotion campaign. It's happening in Kenya. It's ending on the 3rd of September. Promotion for founding members in Kenya. Kenyans, please make sure that you teach these people about this campaign, this promotion, its benefits, okay? What people lose if they miss about this kind of promotion. In Uganda, we are running the Fuka Landlord promotion in Uganda. The Fuka Landlord promotion, it's ending on the 16th of October. So guys, promotions, teach your people about the promotions. Then number 5 is the projections. Show people money. When they join the business, show them the money, show them the future, show them the vision that in case we have this kind of people on the board, how much money can we be able making? Because people, there are many opportunities where they can make money, but show them the future, show them how money can be got. Show them where the money can be got. Zubair is saying, fantastic presentation. Okay, thank you so much. Waligo say, thank you so much, Coach, for the insightful and energizing presentation. You're welcome, Papa. Thank you so much. Then Jojo says, the 5 P's. There you got me right there. Okay, 5 P's of presentation: the profile, the product, the plan, the promotions, and the projections. Make sure that you share with your new people. Let them know about this, because the moment they learn everything about this, they will be able to do the business with you, and guys, we shall succeed together. But if you are not only alone who knows everything about the business, then downlines, okay? And guess what? You cannot do this perfectly without a manual. Make sure that you get the manual. Jangu mugule manual ku office. Omutwalo sente sinyingi muzesemu, please, and buy these manuals. Okay. As I'm winding up, we look at why digital adverts. Now, this is a place whereby you guys, you need to learn to understand why digital adverts. Digital adverts is the future of advertisement. I've been presenting this every time in the presentation. Teach the people about this. Tell them about this, why our application is the best advertisement platform that they will ever find. Because people are spending most of the time on their phones. Am I right or right? I'm right and more than right. Number 2, global competition. That today we have global and local competition is in TVs. TVs are competing against one another. And there are so many. We cannot, if you're an advertiser, you spend billions of money to be able to cover all the TV stations, all the radio stations. So that is not an advantage, because companies are looking for ways to minimize the costs. Then number 3, the high advertisement rates. You know, the rates of advertisement are so high. You guys, if you don't know, go and search, go and look for the rate cards for TVs and radios, rate cards for billboards, rate cards for newspapers. You'll find out that the money which goes into advertisement is too high, that at the SMEs, the low income earners, they cannot really afford it. Number 4, paid adverts attract viewers. You know, people have been shunning away from adverts, running away from adverts because they are not paid. They don't see reason why someone wastes his data to watch a video on YouTube of an advert. So they run away. So our application, since we are paying viewers, we are attracting viewers. And number 5, our adverts can be rewatched later. So I tell you this because you'll be able to go out there in the field to tell people to advertise with us. These are the reason. This is the paper you need. These are the tips you need if you're going to bring adverts on board. Our adverts can be rewatched later because people don't buy when they see the advert. People buy when they need the product. So they'll buy later. They can watch later the advert when the need arises. So we have the auto buttons. Ladies and gentlemen, right now as we speak, you can install other applications using our application. We promote your business. If you have an application, give us a link, and guess what? We shall direct people on your link. We can direct people on your Facebook page. We can direct people on your WhatsApp, Instagram. You can direct people on your YouTube channel. We can direct people to your WhatsApp inbox. We can direct people to your calls. So this is digital adverts. Okay. And then number 7, you can advertise to the target market you desire. And number 8, advertise at your own time interval. We have every time is prime time. You can decide to advertise at midnight. I've seen people who are watching adverts in midnight. So these are our rates. You need to understand the rates, how we are charging people into business. So ladies and gentlemen, those are the rates, 100 shilling. So it depends on how many target people the person is targeting, and that's how much money is paying. So ladies and gentlemen, that ends our meeting today. On Friday, we shall start on what we call the technical training. We shall do the technical training. Day 2, that will be Friday. We shall have the technical training of our business. I hope someone has learned. Let me entertain some few questions. If you have questions, I will be answering. Let me go in the chat box here. You can type your questions in the chat box. If you have any question on what I have taught, then I'll be able to answer. Okay, let me say here says, Ongom says, it's my first time to attend, but I feel motivated than ever before. Thank you so much, Shadrach. Thank you so much. I'm too also motivated. Then Kathy says, welcome, Shadrach. Then Fisher says, thanks, coach. I've learned that it is my responsibility 100% to make my money. The money, not my upline or the system or my downlines. Kathy says, new week, new energy. My iron has been sharpened. Thank you so much. Then Huey says, thank you so much, very coach. So in case you have any question, please guys go ahead and ask questions and I'll be glad to answer. If you don't have questions, I'm going to stop our meeting tonight. You have any question? I saw some people were raising up hands. I saw some people who are raising up hands. So I want to, let me check where people were raising up their hands. Do I have some people who are still raising up their hands? They put them down. Okay, I think they put them down just. All right, so guys, we're going to call it a day. You can appreciate me if you want. I have learned a lot upline. Thanks for the training. You can go ahead and appreciate. Okay, go ahead and appreciate. Thanks, Ndugu. Karibu sana, Mr. Noah. Hey, go ahead. I like these comments. So go ahead and put them on. Go ahead and put them on.